welcome to the third lecture of your social studies class. Today we are going to finish off with the first chapter, and we are already discussed about the Indus Valley civilization and how people used to live there, and how people used to grow houses, grow different food there, and how they used to live there, what kind of buildings were constructed in the previous times and everything. So now let's start today's topic. So about 2000 BCE, some disaster seems to have struck Mohenjo-daro. When the houses fell down, they were rebuilt in much rougher way, as if people did not care anymore. New walls divided rooms to that more families could crowd into each house. The streets were not repaired, the drainage system was blocked up. We do not know why all of this happened. Perhaps there was a climate change that made it more difficult to grow crops, or perhaps the river changed its course. Today, the ruins are 5 kilometers from the river. Perhaps all the trees were cut down from burning and building, and the soil was washed away. In some of the other cities of the Indus Empire, archaeologists believe that the people just left and the buildings collapsed. So, now about about 2000 years ago, um, we don't know what actually happened in the Indus Valley civilization, or in the in Mohenjo-daro specifically, because we cannot uh, accurately archaeologists cannot accurately tell that what exactly happened, but they can have a brief idea and they can predict something. So they predict that about 2000 BCE. BCE stands for before the Common Era. It is short for before Christ, basically. So about 2000 BCE, they think that because Indus Valley civilization was one of the most developing modern civilization, which after which things started to change and people started educating themselves and people started growing different buildings, and it was one of the most I've already told you that it was the civilization that actually was very modern according to their era and the kind of um, times they were living in. So, but in this about 2000 BC, and the archaeologists believe that at that point of time, Mohenjo-daro was probably one of the cities that was developing, that had buildings that actually introduced the ideas of houses, and they had these roads, very broad roads, and they used to have made carts which for traveling from one place to another. But around 2000 BCE, some disaster probably would have struck Mohenjo-daro, because the houses, they fell down, and when the people they built them again, they did not build them in the way that the way before they were built. They were built in much rougher way, because they must have archaeologists must have compared both of the houses that were built before and after, and the after one were built in much rougher way, because the people, they just wanted to live under a house, and they did not care what the house looked like. So, and new walls, and they probably built a large much larger room, so that with less walls, so that more people could live in one room instead of making a lot of rooms. Probably they did not have either the time, or they did not have the capacity, or did not have the material, or they did not just care about it. We don't know the reason, but the rooms that they built were much larger as compared to the previous rooms. And The streets, however, they were not repaired. They were left the same way. They were the drainage system probably was blocked up because it was never cleaned up. It was never taken care of. So people used to use washrooms, and the drain, it get clouded, it get clogged up. And so it was blocked because people did not care. They just used it, but never cleaned it. They never created a proper system for drainage. And but we still do not know why the reason why it actually happened, like what actually caused this damage. So we can just create assumptions, we can create predictions, that probably it must have been because of the climate change, and the crops, because when climate changes, it affects the growth, the agriculture, and everything. So the crops would, because of the weather change, the climate change, the crops were not able to grow properly. Or perhaps the river changed its course. Today today the ruins are 5 kilometers from the river. So there was this river which was flowing near the Indus Valley, in the near Mohenjo-daro, and this change the course means that it was flowing in other direction, and it probably would have flown in the direction of the area where people were living. So it caused all the damage, and the remnants that are found today, they are just 5 kilometers away from the river. So perhaps all the trees were cut down for burning and building. So there were the agriculture, the trees, the forest, and all these things were cut down, mm, probably for buildings and everything, and the soil was washed away because of the river. In some of the other cities of the Indus Empire, archaeologists believe that the people just left and the buildings collapsed. People may have migrated from that place to other place where it was where the conditions were more feasible and more human friendly. So they must have migrated there, and the building just collapsed because of the river or because of the weather. We don't know about that. So, what does this picture say? Not everything disappeared from the Indus Valley civilization. This little model ox cart was found among the ruins of Mohenjo-daro. Perhaps it was a toy or an offering to the gods. On the right, it is an ox cart from the Indus Valley today. So, this was a picture. This is a picture of. This model is a remnant from the Indus Valley, from the ruins of Mohenjo-daro, one of the few ruins, one of the few things that was found after the Mohenjo-daro collapsed. And this is the modern picture of one of the modern picture of Indus Valley today. And you can see that the people used to use carts, and it's carts are still used, but now cars and every vehicles have taken place in instead of carts. So you can see the comparison between. We don't know the reason. If you go to the museum in Texla, or if you go and visit these areas, you're going to find all these things in the museum probably. And from the Indus Valley today, and um, we don't know why did people they made these models of the cart. Probably because they wanted to give them to the richer people, or it was a toy, or what purpose they made it for. So this is one of the statues that was found at Mohenjo-daro. It may be that of a priest. The pattern on his robe represents the sky. So this is one of the damaged statue that was found from Mohenjo-daro, and it is the remnant of a priest. It looks like that it was a priest. Archaeologists believe, and what he is wearing looks like that he is wearing a robe. Robe is this cloth which covers the body, like this thing, and it represents the sky. So probably they believe that it was a priest or a preacher, or holy person. So this was about Mohenjo-daro. And and the topic has the chapter has ended. We have got the brief idea about the Indus Valley civilization, about Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, and how people used to live there, and how it was built, and how archaeologists believe that it has collapsed. It collapsed after about 2000 BCE. and so these are, we have seen the pictures of some of the remnants. We see how roads were built there, and how it was one of the most established civilization of their times. And so this is, the chapter has ended, and probably you have understood the chapter. And I think history is all about research. So if you want to, if you are interested in history, if you want to search more about these areas, Mohenjo-daro and Harappa, you can look at videos about them. I think I've already shared one video with you in the first lecture, and you must have seen it. And from other than that, you can search more about it. You can look at videos on internet. Probably if you have a chance to go there, you can go and visit that place as well, and sometimes in your life if you are interested. And but you should know that about the Indus Valley civilization, and you should have a brief idea about of this, because as you grow older, you're going to, in the coming classes, you're going to learn about them in detail. So this was just a brief idea about the Indus Valley civilization and the remnants of Harappa and Mohenjo-daro and all these and these two cities, great cities. So now, if you are not able to, still not able to understand anything, and if you are having any problem, as I always tell you at the end of the lecture, that you can contact the school administration, and we're going to help you. We're going to help you with all your queries. But we have provided worksheets with every lecture. So once you are going to go through the lecture, you're going to listen to the lecture, only then you're going to be able to solve the worksheets that we are going to provide to you. And you have to submit it on the date which will be told to you by the school administration. And also after today's lecture, we are going to have this worksheet. Um, and probably this worksheet will be from all the previous lecture as well. But so that's about it. The chapter has ended. Revise this chapter at home, learn about the questions at the end, learn the questions that are being provided you, given to you in the worksheets. And we are going to start off with the next chapter, inshallah, in the next lecture. Till then, take care, and I hope that you have a great uh, day, and have a great vacation. And I hope that you revise lectures and are studying at your homes. So take care, and Allah Hafiz. I'm going to see you in the next lecture.